Judy. Boo Boo Judy. Boo Boo Judy. Welcome to the Moses and the Rick Show. Boo Boo Judy. Welcome to the Moses and the Rick Show. Boo Boo Judy.
You're just a fraud, like Moses.
And the Lord's 11th commandment, Moses gets to be first at the buffet.
What? Oh, seriously?
Oh, yeah, I know it sucks, but that's what it says, so that's what we gotta go by.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Morty. I know you were sucking the Kool-Aid out of the Vindicator's dick, so that's why popular people are f***ing dumb, and why your pretentious, poorly written, high-budget friends back there can eat a double-decker shit sandwich.
We're gonna be a great team, like Moses and his buddy who like to collect seashells.
Boo Boo Judy! Welcome to the Moses and the Rick Show.
That's what's up.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Boo Boo Judy! Welcome to the Moses and the Rick Show.
Moses Heaps, fuck you, old man. And there's Rick, and she's a bitch.
I'm saying, you know what I mean? Me and this girl's great together. She's like, I don't know how that girl ever said you laid a hand on her. I said, thank you.
Ooh, that's square.
Boo Boo Judy! Welcome to the Moses and the Rick Show.
Let me hear you, rebel yell! Ow, ow, ow! Chad Dub V, Kayla Ann, world famous Charlie D, Ford for Life, Louisiana High Rise. High Ride. I always want to say Louisiana High Rise for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. High Rise, High Ride. It just sounds good.
Oh, okay.
Minnie the Moocher. Shout
A
out
real
to Minnie
hoochie
the
coocher.
Moocher.
That's right. That's right.
Old Hag says Hollywood.
Hollywood,
Lane
Hollywood.
Dabba. Oh, witchy woman again. Stephanie. J.M. Posa Exposer. Badass
What's up,
bow ties.
JM?
I think I'm getting back. Oh, there's Buddy Rowe, 1981. Good to see him still on the streets. I thought the feds would have done
barely.
scooped him up by now.
Barely out here.
That frog face fucker in the chat, number 3.
He is in the chat.
3 for Dale. Johnny Johnson, Herschel, Pharaoh D34.
Hey, I want to give a real quick shout out to Motivated One Legger, who featured
Oh, yeah.
music from the Moses and Rick show on his Motivated Music channel last night. And it was really cool. He had the intro song. He had a couple of square ditties, a couple of dirky ditties. He threw a couple of little clips. It was really good. Well done, Motivated. Well done.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for
I
doing
was-
that, by the way. It was really
I
cool.
wish I would have saw it live, but I didn't. I was like an hour late. I don't know how I didn't get to.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't
Oh.
home at all, so.
Oh, okay, Gina. Glad you got him. Glad you got him. I think you got yours from Mr. Heaps. Yeah, maybe
Durkee, I
you
think,
said
may have
Heaps.
sent those. Maybe they've been Durkee or
Oh,
Square
okay.
sends those out too. They got
Okay.
a stash of them. M. Pharrell, appreciate you. Methadone for life.
We do. I want to give
Little Robbie.
yeah. I want to say that make sure see there's a couple people I want to make sure that you all had gotten yours, and if anybody hasn't gotten their stickers, if you've won stickers or something, please hit us up on like email or IG or something, because we keep the lists and we have the lists and we go through the lists, but you know I'm not real good with lists, so sometimes some of them fall through the cracks, so we just want to make sure that everybody got it.
Hers
I think we
falls
got
through the
everybody taken care
cracks.
of.
Me, on the other hand, I send mine out immediately. And then I send them out to people just randomly too. I think Methadone for Life, you need to check your P.O. box. I sent him some out.
Yeah.
I think Minnie got some.
Yeah. Because we like to
There's a new
share.
one.
We like
What does this one say here? Mrs. Eyes.
Oh,
Miss Eyes.
oh, Messiahs. We like to
Chandelier.
share the merch. I mean, it's not like I know a few people have asked us how they can order the stickers, and a couple people have. Um, but really, honestly, if you stick around long enough, you might just win one for free. So just putting that out there.
Josie. Eyes
Luda,
open.
Luda, you got your stickers in a nice note in a female's handwriting. Well, that could have been from me or could have been from Square. We don't know.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't from me. I'll sometimes look at mine and be like, I better write that again. I can't even fucking read that. Especially the ones like I send to Bleezy. Yeah, Bleezy, Durkee writes his, I think. Bunch of misspelled words. History quotes, 1776. And then whoever sends Filthies out, they just get a bunch of all kinds of shit in there.
Yeah. I just
hate mail is what he said.
I usually just write like a nice little letter, like much love to you. We appreciate your support, something like that. That's how I try to do it. But
I wrote to somebody, it may have been Harsh Realism, I think. I wrote one that said, you hang out with some weird motherfuckers online. And I think that may have been all I wrote.
Gina said hers were from Turkey.
Yeah.
So if you haven't gotten yours yet, and speaking of that, Motivated, will you hit me up on IG after the show? I wanted to ask you something. Or actually, I don't know why I'm trying to be secretive. I'd like to get your thank you, Chad. Motivated, I'd like to get your address so we can send you a couple stickers just for our appreciation.
D in the house. Yeah, I wish your internet would come back.
Isn't that bad? I said burn. Brookie, yours was from Durkee.
Yep, I remember. Yeah, Durkee sent out some baseball or some signed cards with his one time too.
Yeah, Harsh Realism got theirs. Yeah, mine are always positive and thankful. Moses's are always full of shit and funny, but that's how we are.
I think I sent some to Mike 12 Point that came with an invoice. I never heard anything back from that. You get back with me on the payment for those $700. Know what I mean?
Johnny Johnson said he got his on the number 3 Earnhardt stationery with a couple of Durkee's cards signed. Yeah.
Definitely come from Durkee.
I don't know. Moses,
those are valuable.
How many do we have? Do we have enough left that we could give some away tonight? Or I got
5 or so left. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. And Hagatha. Now, if you win one of our like elite premier prizes, they come from Hagatha, and you never know what she's going to send out. So, who knows? But maybe we'll give a few out. Then I've still got to find my other envelope. I know I've got like probably. I guess I do. I know I didn't send out all of them that I had, but we'll see. Anyway, enough sticker talk. Glad you all liked them.
Mighty Marinara in the house. A random cat. Brooke 33 W.
Should we order some more?
You know what happened? Durkee went live for over 6 hours. Did I mention that? 6 hours.
6 hours, yeah. And
appreciate
most
that,
people,
JR Colt.
Yep, thank you, JR Colt. We love you too. 3 for Dale, 3 for Dale. He wants you to do 3 for Dale.
Let me hear you, Rebel. Yeah, 3 for Dale. Hollywood.
Crazy Purple. I'll get with you on IG. Do you got IG? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll talk more about stickers at the end. Let's talk about this 6-hour Durkee live. Because
6 hours.
Yeah.
I started watching and I was like, oh man, this thing's getting into 2 hours here. I was like, I better start jotting down some of these timestamps or I'm never going to be able to go back through this mother.
Oh,
6 hours. I fell asleep. I woke up and he was still going. And then he kills it after 5 hours and starts another one because he's convinced that hackers are in his phone.
Like literally it is.
Yeah, in his phone. He said, I know exactly where you're at. And he keeps looking at the camera and turning his head sideways and pointing at his brain like, he's figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it
It's
was
crazy.
bad.
It's crazy. He claims that he can he's the only person in the world who has a phone he can unlock just by holding it. It's crazy. Some of the shit is crazy. Yes, Dorothy G. We know you always comment on the dabs. Well, guess what? What is it doing it?
Oh, yeah.
You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you. It's just every now and then you'll say a word like that.
Well, I might be doing that on purpose. But Dorothy G, we don't have one. We don't have two. We have 4 dabs for y'all tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then I'll release them all tomorrow for everybody. But yeah, that's the crazy stuff that he says. All right, so I went through the 6 hours, and while I was screen record when he says something crazy, I was all right, record this. All right, keep going. Record this. And by the time it was over, I had an hour's worth of stuff. And I'm like, there's nobody, I'm not wasting people's hour, to watch this. I'm going to cut it down. I cut it down to 22 minutes, I think. And I'm like, that's a lot. Like, I hate to ask people to watch a 22-minute video, but it's constant. It's constant, like just one-liner story that makes no sense. He gets up and he flashes a gun a bunch of times. He threatens to kill people, calls me out to fight, and not even him. It's just, it's crazy. If you want to play the first one, go ahead, and then we'll do some more.
All right. Here we go. Let me go ahead and get that one started.
Always real.
My income tax has been stolen for the past 2 years. They've been stealing my money, my Google AdSense, for the past year and a half that goes to the YouTube. I've been making them every dime they've made. Let me teach you how to hack, brother. Damn, you're one hell of a hacker, bro. Whoever you are. I got your IP, everything. You keep changing your number to a text now all you want. That's not going to do nothing to the IP that it's linked to. That's fucking easy.
As we kick off this over 6-hour live, somebody's been stealing Durkee's money. Now, which one of you haters been hacking?
I'm putting an admin password on it, bro. You know what that means? That means I'm about to fucking dominate you. You better hurry. Too bad. Changes have been made. Saved. Guess what? You can't do a fucking thing. I have control of the BIOS and everything that's on the computer. Watch this computer start right up and start working. I'm going to shut my dick if it don't.
He's going to do what to that computer?
And I just bought 1,000 gig SSD. You know what that is? That's your external, internal. Damn, that dude scares me, guys. Anybody ever needs a computer worked on? Now watch this. Derek Castle. Type in your password.
You know you're high when you're celebrating the computer asking you for a password.
You cannot defeat Durkee. You can try. They're loaded with cash, bitch. To use your new Visa business debit card.
He obviously signed up for something and got some of those Visa gift cards that he's going to call his business credit cards.
You must call to activate. And if you register online, you must have this number. Look at that. There's one card. 2 business cards. You think I'm scared of the world? The whole world's seen my dick, son. Think I give a f***? You just a little hose all you are. I would wipe the floor with you. They can't break this, because it's the main bitch right here. You'll want the key card behind it. You know where you got to put a key card and activate from your design on your phone and all that. Passkey. Guess what? Right there's my passkey, motherfucker. I'm right back in. You will not break this phone.
Boom, that's how you sign into your cell phone. Tell him, Dirk.
I'll break your neck first, boy.
Whoa. Tyler's got the copyright on the double birds.
Derek's Business, 209 Stewart Street. Derek Castle. But look, add payment method. When I add my payment method back, it'll be one badass card. It'll be a bank account if you with it.
Oh, one of the best gift cards for him. That's basically a bank account.
They hate on me because they ain't me, bro. Now let's go live on YouTube. We're going to go live at the same time.
He actually does go live on YouTube and Facebook. The only difference is YouTube trolls ran him off there quick.
Hack a master, boy. Now it's monetized. Dad teach you.
That ass full of crap. With the amount of cussing and music that he plays, nothing's getting monetized on his channel.
Little kid, something about moonshine. You understand? See that, children? I can burn that 4 more different times.
Entertainment purposes, only 21 and up, and I don't know why he keeps mentioning children all throughout this live.
You buy that on a shelf, remember, kids? But I hate you. I hate you, motherfuckers. I literally fucking hate. That has turned to hate. I don't think shit. I know what I am, bitch. It ain't bragging when you back it up. The only rebel yell I'll give you is a fucking backhand smack. Shut the fuck up. Can I get a rebel? Yeah! Bam! This ain't Hollywood, big boy. Don't try to steal our music. If I did weigh 102 pounds, this 102-pound motherfucker will whip your ass everywhere. That's a fact. All banking accounts. How many you got? Don't worry, I'll wait. I said something about showing who you was, but look at that. Birdie Mae White, but that's me. You know where Charmin toilet paper's made? Minnesota. You know where pillows are made? Minnesota. Salt is Charmin, bitch. Don't you worry about how old I am. I'm old enough to know 10 times more than you, and I'm too old of a cat to be fooled by a kitten.
Have you seen any badgers lately, Dirk?
Yes. No, I ain't seen them badgers. I've seen a sign of them, though. Jobless? Really? How am I jobless and you're taking my money? I ain't no ordinary man when I don't have to work. I just had $600 took it from me. I'm not your buddy. Friends is friends, pals are pals, but buddies sleep together.
You and Mama Bo call each other buddy constantly.
You're fucking so illiterate. My channel is nothing but me and my child living my life until you turn it into a goddamn... You put an American flag on the front of your shit. Right here, we're communists. We're here. We cut our dicks off. We marry our brothers or sisters, and we allow it.
You think you're confused now? You're only 5 minutes in.
We make fun of the yellow belly underground, and we can make millions off of that. You're a piece of shit.
He can make millions off of Yellow Belly Underground. How the hell is he going to do that?
Yellow bellied underground. What the hell is yellow bellied underground? Is what I want to know. I know it's soft white underbelly, but I believe we might need to start a channel called the Yellow Bellied Underground. I think
Well, get this. Somebody correct him in the chat. Somebody said, "You mean the soft white underbelly?" He goes, "Yeah, keep making fun of the white's name. At least they know who I am." He never did catch on. He never did get that. One thing you'll notice as the dabs go on, like I took all the F words out of that one because YouTube they don't like when you say fuck all the time.
He did, Charlie D. He did. He says that Americans have become communists and we've all cut our dicks off, is what he said.
Yeah. But I took out all the F words, but then later on by the 4th one, I'm just saying, fuck it, let it go. If they catch me, they catch me, you know. Usually if you make an attempt to cut out some cuss words, they'll green light it, but we'll see on this one.
Yeah. All right.
So many things though he starts out with. He's just like he got a gift card. He obviously opens up a gift card and said you had to activate it. He said, "This is a bank account. This is just like a bank account." Boom! I got 4 bank accounts. How many of you fools got? None.
Well, then he flashes like the paper that the card was mailed in, and it's clearly a Cash App card. I have 8 different Cash App accounts. I have one for every Gmail address that I have. You don't have to have it's crazy to me. So, all right, let's go to this next one. You ready for the next one, or you want to wait on it?
Let's play one more.
Okay.
Mamie White has one of those on there. It's called Yellow Belly Underground, don't she? I believe I can call Mamie White right now, and she vouches everything I have to say, but not what they have to say. BPM, guys. It's all here now. And God said, "You shall not keep a record of me." Nor VPN. I'm always a step ahead of what they got to say. Your skills are way off, bro. Yeah, I'm 55. That's why I was just called 23. I bought an apple because I'm drinking a Snapple apple. I'm scared of these people. 85, 3, 17. You want me to name the rest of the small ones for you? You know what? Weak link. If these moderators ain't going to do it, I will. And YouTube don't play around with this shit. See what they did to you, Tyler. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't be embarrassed about it, son. But you ain't never seen them cross that goddamn Mason-Dixon over there, have you?
In the Outlawier's brain, the Mason-Dixon line is where the road meets his driveway.
Just like Brandon. He'll be here in 2 days.
Last time you tried to get him locked back up, and he told everybody he's gay.
I'm from Mason County. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Darky, I need you to help me come on the job because I got my ass whipped last week. Why does me and Jessica have a network? Right there. The past, look at that. Right there, I'll show you my net worth. $5,000.
He's proud his net worth is $5,000.
Won't you Google that? You fucking ignorant motherfucker says it right on Google it, guys, right now. Oh, shit, not too bad. I got a scholarship from Fairmont State, West Virginia, and Marshall. Still sitting in my top drawer. Do you got any?
3 scholarships and 0 high school experience.
16 touchdowns in one game. Who couldn't do that against a goddamn squad 18? I ain't got time to talk to you clowns. I'll let you know what was going down. I will come back to you two. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Say all you can. Hurry, 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 hurry.
That's all he could take of the Ubatuba stream, so he cut it off, but he stayed on Facebook 5 more hours.
What about that truth about the rebel flag? Leaf is boss. Leaf will tell you, I don't attack nobody. He gay. You can like all the guys in the world. I'm a dyke. I'm a lesbian. He is jealous of me. Word. Yeah, I'm a fag. All fucking day, baby. I'll stick my finger up in it while I'm at it. Like I said, why is your wife messaging me, motherfucker, on Snapchat? I'm going to put that out there. Leaf, I would trust you as a moderator. That's where you take care of what I just did. If I say weak link, get rid of it. I would make you a moderator, son.
He would do all kinds of things with you, Leaf.
I'm the one that just had almost $1,000 stole from him, was you?
2 hours have passed. It's went from $600 to $1,000 now.
But guess what? You are the weakest link. Goodbye. You're the f***ing hacker, dude. You're one of them. See that, guys? That's why I did that. It's called reverse psychology. How many marks was on that bitch? Just with my nephew a month after we was apart. My nephew will tell you I knocked that bitch out cold, son.
He's so proud for knocking out a female.
You know what a lawyer said? I've never seen somebody such full of shit in my life.
He had to have been talking about you.
Yeah, I strangled her every time she wanted my dick up in her. Some bitch spit on me, hit me or something. You better fucking pray to your God because they're about to meet him. Oh! We had, you know, Jerry West is the NBA logo, you dumb mother.
Obviously, you can tell that logo's from West Virginia.
What comes from West Virginia? Don Knotts, Bob Denver. Fucking, not John Denver, Bob Denver. Played Gilligan's Island. I was offered to be, I was offered to be on Euphoria. I still look young, and I would have been like, I said, I ain't playing no drug dealer that sells drugs to kids. So that's right, Brandon Aker. That's right, buddy. How'd you become a moderator?
He's so geeked and tweaked, he thinks everybody's a moderator and hacking him now.
Oh, this is Darky speaking now. Comment? What's your comment? Oh, I didn't think so. And Florida Gators ain't rest one in 16 years.
And now he starts doing sports and interviewing himself.
And let me tell you another one, guys. Oh, my God, down goes Anderson. Down goes Anderson. And it wasn't on pay-per-view.
Now I got them pay-per-view fights, son.
I'm going to make me just a great channel like that. Here we are live in Boone County, West Virginia. When I took my trip to Illinois, let me speak on this. 3 guys tried to jump on me. Guess what? 3 guys got their ass whipped. Comment?
Yes, I'll comment. I heard that you got robbed of your money and your butt dignity.
Oh, they accused me of a triple homicide up in that bitch because I beat their ass. The NFL has scripts, bro. Do you know who owned the NFL? Mr. Donald Trump.
I bet y'all didn't know that Trump owned the NFL.
It's never been wrestling. Diamond Dallas Page, Jake the Snake, all them, you know what I mean? I got their pro autograph. Do you got any of their autographs? I doubt it. I mean, come on. Don't worry, I'll wait. I would beat Logan Paul's ass in a second. He put his hands down and went. Oh, then he went, wham! Knocked that mother 10 feet. You know what wrestling is? Excuse for 2 men to grab each other. That's all it is. You ever met Ric Flair? I got pictures with you. Woo! Woo! You know what he was worried about? Trying to get this old woman look like an orange, look like Donald Trump or something, man. Met him at the Charleston Civic Center.
You told us that you met him at Bar Charlotte.
Football's back, they said.
Man, you know he's in a bad mood when he's talking bad about Ric Flair. You know, up until this point, It was Ric Flair was so happy to meet him, and Ric Flair was the coolest guy. He lives outside of Charlotte, and that's where they was at. Now it's the Charleston Civic Center, and you know, he basically pushed Ric Flair out of the way because he was trying to hit on some old woman.
He said his net worth was $5,000.
He's so proud of that. Lisa, Google it. Look it up. I've got a net worth. How come Donald don't? Like,
I mean,
$5,000. He was proud.
I don't know. Little Square has been my favorite part of the videos, but I think when you flash the word lie after he says something, I think that's my new favorite thing that you've been doing.
God, I could do it constantly if I wanted to. I mean, basically everything he says.
It's so
bad.
Oh, it's crazy. I can't wait till they see the big apple juice debacle that happened too. That's coming up. I think that's in number 4. But
when he started interviewing himself, he started acting like he was the play-by-play announcer with his cell phone.
He was interviewing himself.
He interviewed himself about going to Illinois where he got in a fight. Well, the story was he got rolled. He was in there looking to buy some Coke, and the guy went into the bathroom stall and beat the fuck out of him, took his money. And he called, that too, and took him. He called, begging for help.
Yeah. His one of his exes told the true story to the head too. I mean, it's crazy.
But no. On his side, they accused him of a triple homicide for beating the guy up so bad because they'd never seen somebody beat up so bad. They said, "Hell, this is a triple homicide."
The freeze frame you have of his face when he starts interviewing himself. Oh, I'm telling you, I watched these like 3 times today before the show.
Yeah, he's just getting warmed up. There's 2 more of them left, and those are the 2 tame ones.
And isn't it like 3 o'clock in the morning? And
oh yeah,
Bo and Chig are trying to sleep and shit. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
It's crazy. Do you want to keep on? I mean, we could keep the storyline going.
No, it's not. It's not. I'm telling you, too much. And that's why I do the dabs. These dabs are not for me. These dabs are for your safety. These dabs are to keep you from going nuts. Like, you realize a constant flashing of retardation like that could make some effects on your brain. Like,
it could make your eyes go wonky or something.
I have to take breaks in between these things. Like,
yeah,
it's pretty bad. And considering I'm cutting out all the F words, and why is he constantly talking about kids in this one? He burned that moonshine and was like, "All right, kids, you can buy this on the store right here off the shelf, kids." And then he says some more crazy stuff about 10-year-old girls touching him here in a minute, like it's nothing, and the racism like it's nothing.
Oh, the racism is.
He went live before we started today. He done a little live, and now he's in Billy's room. And I suspected that most of these tools and stuff that he's all of a sudden finding, that he's ready to sell, that's where he's finding them at. He's pilfering through Billy's room. Well, he just goes live from Billy's room, complete with the Trump flags and the swastikas all over the place. Only the way you can tell is there's no baby border. That's when I was immediately like, wait a minute, did he take that border down?
There's a big Olden sign and shit. Yeah. It's crazy.
And then it was basically a little recap of what he's going to do, about how many of us is going to jail for how long. He's been talking about for 3 years at least.
Yeah. I think there's possibly a Rumble fight set up for me as well. I think.
Yeah.
I
think so.
Fight me as well.
He's not exactly sure of your name, whether your name's Rick Moses or Sanchez bitch. It's one of the
2. Rick Moses is the best.
Yeah, Rick Moses. We'll get into that one in a minute, but
he mentioned that like there was a murder, 3 murders. There was a headline of 3 murders happened in Illinois when he went there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The headline was in the Chicago newspaper was 3 murders happened because Durkee beat these guys up.
Nuts. And I'd like to. It's funny that he has that headline, but he don't have the headline of when he scored 16 touchdowns. 10 throwing and 6 rushing all in one game.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
There's other headlines though that's been happening this week. I mean, it's just more than him.
Well, how many is there?
The 10 Commandments locale headlines is from a locale news. Yeah, it's. I think I blame your robot. I blame your robot.
Yeah, you blame my internet. It's all my robot. It's all my robot.
I think your avatar should be like JPEG pixely. Too,
Well,
just so we know who it is.
I'll tell you who Motivated One-Legger said I sound like Max Headroom. I think that's what it is. You remember Max Headroom? I'll have to get that as my avatar. All right, well, let's do these local headlines.
You should borrow Motivated's new computer. That's what you should do.
I could. Mine's a piece of shit, but that's
number 10 local headlines. Number 10, the opiate addiction has hit the all-time high after couch produces hundreds of lost bumps. I think they come from the Paintsville Times.
The Paintsville Times.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Number 9, also out of Kentucky. Headline: Kentucky doctor insists bologna and feces is a natural diet for his son.
Bologna and feces.
Oh my God! Don't let nobody take your prostate like that,
bruh.
He loves it. He loves it. You know, word has got around. You know that when Carolina Rebel is talking about an Iceman and his poop, the word has got around. Because it takes a while for it to sink in. You give it a week or two and Square will know about it.
This time next year, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Oh.
Local headlines. Number 8. Missing hookers found just outside of D.C.
I don't know who's to blame for that one.
He throws them to the left, throws them to the right. Looks at them all night long.
Oh.
Number 7. Stink bait proves useful in identifying desperate YouTube creeps.
I love calling her stink bait.
Throw out a little stink bait. They'll come running.
Oh. Stink bait. Oh, stink bait.
I also heard on a Rebel Live, number 6. Nippleless high school dropout arrested for impersonating NSA agent. She's extremely smart. You know, just ask her.
Yeah, just ask her.
She's 5 steps ahead.
Yeah.
So many steps ahead, it may not make sense. It may not make sense to you now or ever.
Oh.
But it'll make sense.
It'll make sense someday.
Number 5. Boy throws for 10 touchdowns from childhood bedroom.
He threw that was his passing game was from the childhood bedroom. His running game was in the hallway, but yeah. This is from his childhood bedroom.
Local headlines, number 4.
Oh.
Daycare opens for YouTube addicts who don't have time for their kids. That would be a busy place.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? I wonder if the Gene team would get a group discount. Well, they don't see their kids, so how could they even worry? They wouldn't even probably worried if they're getting taken care of, you know. Who knows? Well, this next one's a good one.
Feed them kids biscuits, they'll be all right.
Don't skip on the biscuits, my God.
Local headline number 3. Small gay Houston man found dead under fat Chattanooga hooker. Oh my God, he was there, my God.
It was natural causes, my God. Don't skip on the sky sides, my God. I don't know why it's my favorite line.
Number 2. Catfish record still intact as world record breaker. Turns out to be an actual cat. That's strange.
That is strange.
Look here, dude. It had whiskers on it. I know that. I saw the whiskers. I brought it home. It smelled bad. It was dark when I was walking home. It was dark, and I saw Johnny. I was like, Johnny, look, I got a catfish, Johnny. He's like, he kept on going. I know what was going on. So I was like, look here, dude. My sister wife goes to cooking and have fur. Right. I saw Shane. He had a goddamn cat. Somebody's freaking crazy.
God damn it. It had fur. So stupid.
Number 1 local headline. Hayti lunatic attacks grandfather with umbrella and a rusty nail. He made a song about my suicide scars.
You listen here. This one, right? Which one is it? Is it this one, I think?
But anyways, I just got done watching the first part of this bullshit of them singing Moses Heat singing a song about the suicide marks on my arm and how Fusion thought it was just, it really hit you in the feels. Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
It really hit you in the field.
I missed the filthy live on Friday, but I went back and I watched it, and I'd like to know where you're doing these negotiations at, and why you think you're part of the negotiations all of a sudden. Because
listen,
I've got the tracks. Don't think that they just disappeared. Don't think you sent those to me and they just disappeared. I've got backup tracks.
Moses, it's not happening.
They're not so far back in the vault that I just can't play them right now if I wanted to.
Don't you dare.
So Phil the Animal, the negotiations are still on. Don't put nothing on the back burner with me.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I swear to God, Moses. Oh, I swear to God. That was
I will definitely
local headlines.
I'll wait until your computer's good and clear so you can hear them when I play it. Plus, I want to hold out and see what I can get out of this,
He really
barbecue. They need to be heard. I heard them.
No,
I don't know what you were thinking when I don't know what you were thinking when you send me these things.
Well, you told me, you said, I said something about why don't we do back vocal? So I tried. Hey, at least I tried. They're awful. They're awful.
You usually sing it though. You usually sing the lines. You don't just.
But my voice was going out. My voice was going out, so it was as good as I could do at the time. I'd taken a bunch of cold medicine that day. I probably never should have.
You better come up with better lines than that, because like a little hillbilly said, money talks, bullshit walks.
Yep. No, Charlie D. No, Charlie D. Maybe we'll do a special.
It'll be a special.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It'll be a special.
You motherfucker. All right. Well, listen, we mentioned this fine feller we both have on our avatar right now. And he's been going live with Rebel quite a bit. Rebel and Sonia Lisette.
He's a damn YouTube celebrity is what he is.
Yeah, he is.
I mean,
he really is.
He's had channels. He's had 500,000, but he just lets them go. A lot of people have that. A lot of people, in the chat have channels that have millions of subs, way better than yours and mine, way better than anybody's. They just can't tell you who they are,
Yeah.
But they're there. Oh, they're big too. They're big time.
Yeah.
They just can't say who they are.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Legal situations, royalties, and such. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ruski has a couple of the biggest. He may have even helped I mean, you know, I ain't gonna say any names.
I think he
Christina
helped build
Aguilera.
YouTube.
I mean, you know, let's say Mr. Least. You know, if his rhymes with Mr. Least, you know, he may have helped build those channels, so called.
He's going to start a dating channel now too. I think is what his new venture.
He
He's
should.
Start
He
a
rakes
channel
in.
for, and
he rakes in the
asked
puss.
Rebel to be his first guest. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just raking in puss like leaves on a fall day.
Don't say that word. I hate that word.
Don't be trying to say that your computer broke either. You know, that's going to be her excuse. She's going to be like, "Oh, the computer completely conked out." You know, then you could tell. You know, Sunday when you could barely hear me. Now it's gone. You know, I'll still find a way to play those clips. Maybe I'll put them at the end of the Dirk's Dab. I mean, what's the Dirk's Dab? I'll put them at the end of it as a bonus for a reason to watch.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'll kick your ass, I swear, Moses. Well, you want to set up this Rebel and Rooski clip?
They're both two drunks online, and they shouldn't be. And they just say whatever's in front of the, you know, whatever's at the rolling off their tongue, whether it's racist or stupid, it don't matter.
Yeah.
That's basically basically their formula for a life. Let's play it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, take down the piss. I mean, now don't entertain shit shows, man. That's Army vet. You got a bunch of YouTubers that are out here damn performing and playing in shit. This Iceman, he's playing in shit. The whole Jing team, Dagburn Johnny Gobble said it fucking, they were the feds. Being so hypocritical and shit. You said.
I was at work, bro.
God damn it, man. I'm about to go to work, man. Dagburn Johnny.
Yeah, we got it, man. We got it.
Johnny said if the mayor was damn like a good friend of his and damn they damn was down there trying to damn rig the damn CMA awards. You know?
Yes, I do. Where do you live? 22581.
All right.
Yes.
That's the issue, okay? You know that? Yeah, just go home or you cannot drink it.
Okay, pour it out. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, dude. Sorry. Yeah, that was fun.
Do what? I was born in a small town. Go have a good time, man. Go out of town. Hell, if some bitches want to be in your fucking damn video, dude.
You do not know what just happened, dude. I gotta send you something.
Make you pour out a fucking beer, man.
Did you hear that shit? Did you hear that shit?
I heard a Nazi try to tell you when the fuck and where you could drink. Let Mo up. Mo tell you the story about the damn guy at the gas station. That shit was really true.
Tried to get me arrested, didn't you, Workies? You tried to. You sent the cops over, but it didn't work.
Look, man, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You talking about how these people just want to be the damn only channels around or some shit? You're fucking dealing with a bunch of fucking Nazis, man.
You probably called the cops on me. That you just dry snitched on yourself. Grey Wolf called the police on me.
Support your Asian cops, man.
Sure,
but ain't you fucking got a little Asian in you, though? I'd get them out of here with their racist ass. I wouldn't want no racists hanging around. You would think you'd want to go to a racist and eat other racists. And I see them over there playing in shit and just playing all in it. Eating it, smearing it. It's locked up that are sitting there trying to get to the damn, moved out of the damn shit because they done lost their mind. They can't take jail. They're playing in shit and eating shit. Didn't get moved to the psych ward. I mean, Tony, you know, they said he was a pimp.
Tony's 5'2".
I ain't never seen a pimp damn kiss everyone's ass though. I'm not drunk. I haven't been drinking. I ain't even fucking wet brain. Tony wet brain is fuck.
So in richer areas, there's not a lot of bus stops. In poorer areas, there's a lot of bus stops. The area that I live in, there's not a lot of bus stops.
Out in the country.
Let the risky talk. Trust me.
Talk.
So in poor areas, there's a lot of bus stops. But in the richer areas where I live, there's not a lot of bus stops. The reason B is because they kind of expect you to have a car. And not just any car. People around my area drive BMWs, Mercedes, Jaguars, Audis. So they expect people to not take the bus.
I'm not learning anything. I know how it is different in a rich neighborhood than how it is in a poor neighborhood. You ain't never been to the country club and played golf with the mayor like Dagburn? Dude, they'll have a little caddy in a little open bar and damn, they all getting their brain wet. What the fuck are you talking about? You just see how that works? I know what the fuck I'm talking about, man.
I think we have a... Oh, it's Mommy. Hello. Hey, cutie. How are you? Hi. Okay, so if it gets a little too crazy, I'm going to,
Hello. Oh, damn Roscoe Cole P. Train making him pour his beer out. He'd been seen talking to damn Ice and Gene and Jut. And damn, the people started wondering because, they feds. They only thought Ruski was a cop because they said that I was a racist cop Klansman. They was lying and said that she had her nipples burned off from a fire. You might have been drunk, but you did.
Let's not talk now.
You said yes, but no nipples.
Man.
There's so much to unpack in that. Like, who rigged the CMA awards?
Johnny Gobble did, and the mayor. That's who.
Well,
I don't know where that came
who's
from.
Roscoe Cole P. Train? Who is Roscoe Cole P. Train?
You would think somebody who was a Dukes of Hazzard expert would know that it's Roscoe P. Coltrane, but that's the wet brain kicking in.
That is. I loved the sign. Please return to his owner, Moses Heaps.
Yeah.
Triggers easily. But
he said, I'm not learning nothing. You're not teaching me anything. What's going on here?
There's a new line that he said that you're going to have to perfect when he said the bunch of fucking Nazis, man.
Yeah, he was trying to be somebody. What I don't like is his new... when he tries to add on to his accent, as if it's not as bad as it is, he wants to add on. I go down to the store every day and buy burr. I'll buy cold burr in the store every day. Like, who are you trying to be? Like, we heard you talk. You didn't just gain this accent in just this live.
And
look
all
at this.
the times that he talked about Iceman playing and poop in that. You know what, Jericho?
This would be a good way to kick off a membership next week, wouldn't it? Start to say like $1.99 for the emojis and maybe kick it off with a little bit of you singing.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
I don't just have just the backup. I've got the whole song. Like you sent me 2 or 3 different. I got them all.
I really did. Afterwards, I thought he's not going to use those, and they're just going to be sitting in our message things, our message chain we have. So I better go delete them. And then I thought, I'm talking about Moses. He's already recorded them. He's already downloaded them, and it's not even going to help. But what about Ruski calling Sonya mommy?
Hello, mommy. What about him calling Grey Wolf a snitch? He thinks that somebody called the rent-a-cop. That cop was even telling him he didn't have to pour it out. He told him he could just go home. Okay, oh, sorry. Okay, I'll pour it out. Okay, yeah, I'm pouring it out. Oh, my God. But he's a gangster, He's been shot at.
Yeah.
Somebody let off a firecracker near this motherfucker. His eye would walk right out of his head.
Yeah. And then when Rebel asked him, ain't you got a little Asian in you, man? What the fuck?
He keeps bragging that he's rich. Why does somebody who works as a line cook brag that he's rich? Somebody who shows his house has nothing. Somebody who shows that he has to beg for cigarettes. Somebody who rides the bus. I'm so rich, I have so much money.
He went through that whole spiel about bus stops, about how, and people who live in my neighborhood drive Mercedes and BMWs. Then later on in the live, Rebel asked him what kind of car he has. First of all, he doesn't even have a driver's license. He's got a North Carolina driver's permit. And the only car he's ever owned was a used Plymouth that his dad gave to him and that he ended up selling. But he's so rich and he lives in this rich neighborhood and blah, blah, blah. His
Well, I
sister
like
pays
that.
his rent for him. He's so fucking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, his sister pays his rent. Imagine that. Good
it's
God.
crazy. Yeah,
And then when Rebel heard, he's like, "Oh, you got a North Carolina permit? Do you have the permit that somebody has to be in the car with you at all times? Because I have one of those one time, and then after a while they give you another one."
Yeah, they troll each other without even knowing they're trolling each other the whole time they're on.
He's like, "Will you just let Ruski talk? Let the Ruski talk." Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. And then that girl comes in. He's like, "Well, what about the girl that has the no nipples that you hang out with?" What? He's like, "Don't say her name. Don't say her name."
It's so. It's like watching the two nerdiest guys in high school try to be cool in front of a chick. It's so fucking cringy. Oh,
Poor Rebel. He was live last night, and nobody pays him any attention. If you're gonna go live, at least like get on the camera or talk to the camera. He just turns the thing on, and while they're cooking, and like you hear him over in the kitchen drinking beer, and he's like, "You know what?" He's like, "I'd kind of like to go out here where the air conditioning's at and watch TV." That's like the most exciting thing that happened that whole live.
Bleezy said, "Look here, dude. It's all right. I don't drive either."
That's a part of being a low-cow. Part of being a low-cow. Don't drive. Durkee never had a license either. He's drove 19 cars. He says he drove to California. Hell, as a matter of fact, play another Durkee dab. He may say it in this one.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. Dab number 3.
Back, they said. And number 17, DTR. It'd be DRT for him, do not resuscitate, by the way. The New River. The highest bridge in the United States. You got that, sir? That go kart been rode 1 mile. I went up there and did a fucking half 360 donut on it and put a for sale sign on it.
He done half a 360, so he done a 180.
Guess what? I smoke with Bone Thugs, MGK. You see, I'll keep going. Hank the Third, I'm in his CD cover. Do you know what that means, old boy? Woods. That's a racial slur to the world. People just didn't catch it. Whites only one day soon.
It's almost like Billy never left the trailer, but here he has to turn on another light because he dropped his Xanax.
Screw this white. You see how white it got? I just dropped one of my Xanaxes. Give a shout out to Little White. I know him well. He's out of Memphis. Duval County, baby. I used to live on Graceland Boulevard. Bro, I can't get the website up because they hacked every one I had. Got that shirt signed for you and everything, buddy, by the way. Straight out of Boone County, extra large. Nice, just wrapped up, everything. My little cousin Josh right there. He puts his arm up for West Virginia. He tips his hat to West Virginia. You want some Pink Floyd? My music's beautiful. When my mother sits here and cries for me to put that shit out.
She cries for you to put that shit up.
That was a B minor, not A minor, B minor, and F major. You even know what an F major is, kid? For a CAD 9? Come on, son. You play chords. You know everybody that goes to Hollywood get their teeth pulled out.
God damn.
Veneers are straight put in. Did you not know that? Ryan Reynolds. You want me to name everyone? You can't buy this mother. Tyler Childers tried. And he can try. You can't buy me, baby. I ain't no idiot. I was born at night, but I wasn't last. Too old of a cat to be fooled by your kitten ass. Meow, meow, meow. Once y'all go up there and see the Mothman, you'll never see. Goddamn right I make mad cash, buddy. You see this little girl? That's just what, hit that. I don't give a f***. Who'd I still am from too, huh? I'm a registered gun on a registered boat. I bet her pussy's so big she falls in herself. Bolt Mountain was designed by a white. Walked it and blueprinted it.
He's not a white, he's a castle.
You better spit on it. It's probably some old fucking 10-year-old bitch talking shit, guys. How they be, man? Think their titties popped up and they think they're women, man. Turkey, it burns when I pee. I wouldn't even gangbang that bitch, bro. Out for fun. Can you dance like that, bitch? You can't even move like a man.
Durkee likes when his women move like a man.
You couldn't ride a goddamn bicycle, let alone a dick. You couldn't ride a canoe that floated. It's derelict. You know what I mean? I'm just representing. Yeah, because Moses still can't make no content. Moses is getting sued for the female. That little whore.
I think he just called you a whore, Ricky boy.
My sister, any one of my sisters would beat your ass.
Nice for real.
Now take Susan Ray, take Moses Heaps, like Susan said. I'd rip that bitch's head off. Give a fuck what until Jesse Howard tells me that in my face.
I don't think Jesse Howard's stopping by the meth camper anytime soon.
Show your ass up in Street Beats, any one of you. I'll beat your head off. Tell her show her ass up too. My sister wants to wring your neck. You monetized yet? I shut Tim Mac down. The moment I want you shut down, I'll shut you down. I guess this right here didn't cost $700 to reach so I can blow your head off from 1,000 yards either, huh? I will put you in the ground for some shit like that. Your grandma, I'll dig her up and break her and corpse break, boy. Don't you ever speak about the dead, because I'll speak for him.
Durkee, the ghost whisperer.
See that, boy? Well water burns, don't it? And put your kneecap together and see that big fucking fat thing. It's so goddamn fat, you can't see the lips in between it. It looks like a camel toe with a goddamn cyst on the top. I got a boy texting me on my other phone saying, dude, I can't even breathe. He said, shut up for a minute so I can breathe.
I bet there's all kinds of boys texting you.
What, will you do a show for me? Yes, sir, I will. I told you what I was $3,500. Me and Joe Rogan done had it out. And I'm still running 4 or 5. You know who runs the 4 or 5? Patricia Mahomes. What's West Virginia known for? The Whites. House of Wagons. Junior will be here in like 2 days.
Damn, so Brandon, Junior, and Draven showing up in 2 days.
As long as he stays in contact with Daddy, lets me know what he's doing and where he's at, I track his phone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Muhammad Ali ain't nothing but a goddamn draft dodger. My Banshee says Derek Castle on it, the title. It's paid for.
It better be paid for. It's 20 years old, but it's still in Chig's name.
You want a rebel flag, you want that, or you want a marijuana blanket? I'm selling 3 different kinds. I got Bob Marley grinders on there for sale. I drove from here to California and back. Drove the company van. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Does big spell bad? You're a piece of shit, dude. I'll fucking hammer you. I'm about to cry now. Somebody stole my slide, buddy. I guess they thought it was a goddamn meth pipe. It probably cost more than your car, you cracker. Our church ain't got shit but karaoke, buddy. It's when he went platinum. He didn't do 4 years in prison. That's all my lyrics. Goddamn suing your mama. You know what my doctor just told me, buddy? He said, I've never seen somebody with less body fat in my goddamn life. I just popped 2 Xannies. That's because I'm very interested. I went and bought $325 fucking D-Wop rotator fucking sanders. These motherfuckers get down.
He said he got that sander for $10 from a crackhead.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They just try to steal $1,600 from me.
We went from 600 to 1,000. Now we're up to 1,600.
My son, you know, me and him talk, but I've not let him know that car is being rebuilt yet. You goddamn right I did a good job raising him, son. Look at the videos. Man's work, baby, right there. Yeah. That's one of my favorite things to do in the world right there. Dig arrowheads. And they're worth thousands. 2 years. I looked into a college degree, guys. You know what I mean? Got my diploma, everything. I could pull all that shit. I ain't worried about that. Looked into a degree. 2 years I could be an archaeologist so I could sell these things for $70,000, $80,000 for fucking 8x10 frame. You know what I mean?
So he wants to be an archaeologist so he can sell those frames, the screens. That's the whole reason he wants to go through the, $70,000, $80,000 for those right there that he makes.
Why don't he just take one of those 3 scholarships he's still got in the top drawer in there and use those to go to archaeology school? God, there's so much. He mentioned,
it's funny because it's still it's the same top drawer that he had when he was in high school when he got them too.
He mentioned Tim Mack. He said something about somebody's puss looking like a camel toe with a cyst. What was that about?
That was somebody was making fun of him because of the kneecap thing. When he thought the kneecap was.
Oh yeah.
When he was folded, so he started talking about the kneecap. I'm pretty sure he was talking about Skanka because we all seen that, and it sounded like exactly what he was describing. So
yep, it did.
Let's put a little reminder up there. Apparently, I can't ever fight the whites. It's always like they want to hook me up with Mamie. They want to go hang out with Bo. Now I'm going to go fight Kurt. What's up with that? Street beefs. Me and Kurt's going down.
He called me a whore. What's wrong with him, man? It's the Mothman thing.
He said, "Get ready, federal prison." He gave Chevy a little wink. Yeah,
he knocked those 2 guitars together.
Oh, he hit. That was When he smacked it, he put it up in the ceiling fans. What he did with that one. You know, he would have done that any other time. He'd have freaked out.
Yeah. What was the part? I didn't understand it because I didn't have all the context. But when he said he was going to cry, and then he turned around and ran and got a guitar, what was that about?
Billy Forbes was in the chat. You remember Froggy Bill?
Yeah.
And he said that he reminded him of being back in Virginia. And he said he's going to cry if he thinks about it anymore, you know. And he's talking about how Billy always done him good, you know. He told him right, which Billy really ran him out of Virginia. The last video we saw was him saying, "Now get the fuck out of here before I kick your ass," you know.
Yeah.
And then like 10 minutes later, he's telling Skanka's mom, he's telling Trish, she's like, you know, she's like, I think that he may be behind the one hacking you. Have you thought about that? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I have thought about that, but he said he's going to come up here and buy a go-kart. He's going to come from Virginia up here to buy my go-kart from me. So I don't know.
Oh my God.
That sounded weird, but yeah, and him thinking about the kids, you know, he's wanting to help out the kids. It about made him cry. Luckily, he was distracted by something that flew by his head. You know?
Yeah, the little girl. He said their titties come up, and he said, "You can't ride a bicycle. You sure can't ride a dick." What the hell is wrong? That's 10-year-old girls is what he was talking about.
Yeah, 10-year-old girls again. Like, sicko. He's a sicko. That's all it is.
He is the sicko. He is definitely a sicko. Absolutely.
You name it. He covered it. He talked about it.
Yeah.
Brandon. He wants Brandon, you know. Brandon's coming back in just a couple of days. Well, hell, Brandon left after you got into a fight with him, tried to call the law and get him sent back to prison, and then you told everybody he was gay.
Yeah.
I bet he does want to come back and hang out.
Yeah. Maybe Tyler and him could come together, you know? and so Junior hasn't been there all summer, but he's going to be there in 2 days as well. Is that
Yeah,
what he
he's
said?
been there 2 days. Yeah, he'd been saying that Junior was in Houston, Texas, right? So he said, yeah, Junior was in. Somebody asked him, why is Junior in Texas? He said he went to that Nate Diaz fight. Well, that fight was in Nashville. It was in Tennessee. So unless he took Durkee's directions, you know, he got lost. He went completely around the country to get there. I want to thank Methadone for Life for a super chat there. And also I saw one come in from Louisiana High Rise who said that she would match J.R. Colt's donation to get everybody a membership if I played that song. So I'm thinking, you know, tune in Wednesday. You'll give him a little taste of it. Give him a little taste.
Gonna run me off no. Stop it. La la la.
That's just a little taste for y'all, man.
I swear to God, I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to hit this end broadcast. Where's that?
I'm just saying, y'all heard it. I mean, there's John Box Hero.
So much. I do. I really do. You can make me so fucking mad.
It's there.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. I knew you had it on your fucking. I knew you had it downloaded on that extra. You motherfucker. I hate you so much.
Hey, this phone may not hold much, but I'll erase a couple of memes to get that on there.
You're such an asshole. Oh, you all are gonna get it. Yeah, I don't sound like.
Oh, they're gonna get it.
I don't sound like. I might sound like Patty Lifeless. I don't sound like no Patty Loveless Chevy Triple Nickel. That's for sure. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. Oh, all right. Whatever.
Just imagine, you know, just look at that guy in my avatar.
I'm telling you,
Andrea came from Philadelphia to go on a date with that.
Yeah, I know. So did this lady. This lady had YouTube sex with him, basically. Oh, yeah.
I mean, we went over that one night. You know, what would it go down? You know, on a date, but like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Imagine the morning after, you know, there's signs that you've been on a date with Ruski.
Yeah. How many signs?
So many.
I hate you.
Signs you've been on a date with Ruski. Foggy signs. Your memory may be a little, maybe a little bit foggy here. So you'll know you've been on a date with Ruski. Number 10. The toilet seat had pepperoni under it. You wake up, go to the bathroom, and there's no toilet paper, but there's pepperoni.
Oh, gross.
Or how about number 9? Andrea pops out from under the stairs and wouldn't let you pass until you give her 3 possible names of filthy animal. Now she's a real troll.
She is a real troll because she lives under a bridge.
You know you're a real troll when you're constantly telling people, that how good of a troll you are.
Yeah, I know it. When you have to remind people how good of a troll you are a master troll. Constantly like, my troll game's on point. Yeah. No, it's not. Not at all.
Remind us again tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 8. Your memory's a little fuzzy after Ruski poured your drink.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
They don't call him a Roofie Ruski for nothing.
They sure don't. He had a ladies' night for the Workyverse ladies 2-3 nights ago, maybe 4 nights ago. And it was him giving dating tips to the Workyverse men on how to take care of their ladies. And there was only one person that showed up in chat 52 minutes into the live. Somebody named Not Square. It's the only person that was in his chat the whole time. It was fucking great. Oh, it was great.
These are foggy memories that you might be having if you've been on a date with Ruski. Number 7. You don't recall making charges to DC Vape and Liquor Shop and $500 to Warby Wonky Parker glasses. Oh, those are the expensive ones. Must be some expensive glasses right there. Be Warby and Wonky, I mean.
When he does that creepy, hello, hi, hello, hi, how are you? Hi, hello, fucking creep.
That's the last thing you hear. That's the last thing a lot of people hear.
Hello, hi.
Number 6. You found a plastic spork with your name on it in your purse. I guess, his taking care of his utensils, You're damn sure not going to find no Solo cup. That's his. That's his cup.
He has to get the spork, though. The combo fork and spoon spork. It's got to be.
Yeah. And, your name's on it just so you don't get confused with the other hookers.
Oh.
Number 5. Your memory's really fuzzy after Ruski hits you over the head with a frozen pizza. If the roofies don't work, take this tombstone upside the head, crack.
Not a tombstone upside your head. Oh my God. Oh,
Number 4. You received 300 angry voicemails from rebels saying, "Find your own man, do your own show."
Say it one more time.
Do your own show. I got Ruski on my show. You do your own show. Find your own man. God, it's so hypocritical. Do your own content. Show your face.
God.
I've just been out here every day going here to go cold burr.
I listen to you do his voice the whole fucking show, I swear. God.
Here's a sign you've been on a date with Rooski. Number 3. He took your coat and put it in a barrel. Save that for later. I'll put you in here in just a moment.
Oh.
He does. It's got to be a workout, rolling those hookers in a barrel down those steps.
Well, he was talking about how physically fit he is. So it's probably from all the hookers he has to carry in all those barrels. Oh.
Number 2, when you left his apartment, you heard the neighbor say, "It looks like one got away."
Oh, that's so wrong. So wrong. It's so funny though.
Square can tell you the names of the Dahmer people that got away. He's like, "Oh yeah, that was number 14. That was Jimmy Stewart. He got away on December 12th. Got away."
Oh, it's crazy. The things he knows about Jeffrey Dahmer and Freddy Krueger are really creepy. I'm telling you what.
I guarantee you that Grampy locks his door at night.
Oh, absolutely. And hides the knives. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Square was telling a story today about how when he was in the 3rd grade, they had a parade. He was in a parade and that he almost wasn't able to march in the parade because his Freddy Krueger costume was too realistic. But his, what does he call his grandma? Not Granny. Meemaw or Mamaw or Mimi, something like that. He said Mimi had to go talk to him and tell him that it's just metal fingernails. They're not real knives. What the fuck? It was
sad part is it was a Christmas parade. I can just see that little creep marching around, everybody else all dressed up, festive. Here he comes like Freddy Krueger.
He was talking, I swear, I just caught it because it was a 6-hour live. I went through it real quick. And then he said something about the fedora that came with the costume was real generic looking. So he borrowed his dead uncle's fedora to use instead. It was so. I mean, out of this 6-hour live, it was like a little 2-minute segment. Then he went right back into watching Freddy Krueger shit. It was so weird. Oh my God. I have to clip it. It's crazy.
These have been signs that you've been on a date with Rooski and you got foggy memories sinking through. But this should have been the number 1 sign right here. When you fell across a pile of hooker clothes on the way out the door.
Just bustiers and G-strings and leather skirts just laying in a pile.
Yes. Stilettos laying everywhere.
You said sad thing is it was a Christmas parade. Oh, that was Moses' top 10 commandments. Foggy signs you've been on a date with Rooski. Well, since we're talking about the little creep, why don't we? You want to play the video we got of him?
Yeah, play it because it's one of those again where he put it up for while he was talking 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and then he took it down because of the crazy shit he was saying.
I love those ones. All right, here we go.
I'm peeled.
Boone County makes that bitch.
Square,
I
you
sure
know
am,
what you're
man.
drunk,
I'm on the paper, but he gonna
twin
say I'm on the
bed right
pills.
now.
Dumbass. You better not walk out that door and get in that vehicle. I better not hear a vehicle
that's what
start.
you do,
You better
tapering
close
off
that
drugs
door.
and then-
Show the fuck am. Because you ain't driving drunk on my watch, bitch. Yeah. You're going to be making fun of me when you're in jail. You're going to be doing all the making fun of when you're in the holding cell, bitch. I'll mount you on my fucking wall like a stag head. Like, I got books for Moses. He won't drink and drive now again. I guarantee that shit. Not after having to fucking bond out and go through all that. All I gotta do is call him and tell him, hey, this dude just left. He was drinking on YouTube. He just went out to DoorDash. He's out drinking and driving. Keep fucking with me, Books. Keep running them. Keep running them lips. There'll be a day I'm not doing this, and Books gets too comfortable. And when you do, bitch, and you say you go on to the fucking grocery store, motherfuckers gonna be wondering why Books never went live. Hell, do you realize I could call them just to tell them about you exposing yourself online? Fuck your ass. Where's the snitch bitch fucked up on prescription drugs? Well, you can say all that all you want to. It don't make it true, does it? I bet you won't show yourself driving, bitch. I bet you won't. I bet you. You're a twin bed junk hero.
Give Andrea the wrist. That's what that cash out was for.
Keep fucking with me, Books. Keep running them. Keep running them lips. I'll mount your ass. I'll mount your ass. I'll mount your ass.
Man, he really wants to mount his ass, don't he?
He does. He really does. I think that might be one of my favorite Square memes, the one of him all tatted up with House and Brownie on his chest. Remember how obsessed he used to be with House? I mean, I'm sure he still is, but like, and then when he started singing the song, he said, he added lyrics. You're a twin bed zero junk box hero.
I wish he would just work with me, for God's sakes. You know, it took me forever to get him that time to say fa la 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 la. Remember that? We had to get, I think, Fusion or somebody eventually got him to sing that line for me.
Here he is singing. Hold on.
You're a twin bed junk hero.
Give Andrea the wrist. That's what that cash out was for.
Joke box hero.
He hadn't played it a single time since I made that song either. Little bastard.
Little fucking bastard. But that was just, he kept saying he wanted to, you keep, what did he say? You keep running them lips or flapping them lips and something.
Yeah, running off your lips, boy. I want to mount that ass. God.
Oh my God, it's so fucking weird.
He must have a crazy work schedule. He hasn't even talked about that fake job lately.
He hasn't. And he's been live constantly. Like he's not hit the end broadcast button hardly at all. He's done quit YouTube 8 times in the past 4 days and hid 2 different channels. So I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: he unblocks everybody. He let Filthy over on panel.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm still blocked. Like
me too.
All I did, he unblocked everybody that one time, and I went in there and asked him if he heard the song. That was it. I was blocked, and then I hit his link. I'm still blocked from the studio. I can't get nowhere in there.
I know. I'm banned from the studio. I can chat, but I'm banned from the studio. I was even nice to him one day as banned from the studio. I try to hit it banned. He is a nut job, Mustard Squirrel. But let me tell you something. I saw where you were on panel with him, Mustard Squirrel.
Mustard Squirrel got on panel with him too?
Yes.
Good
I
Lord.
didn't even see this till I watched.
That's what I'm saying. Why is he like? He hates them way more. Supposedly, so-called hates them more than he does. But I can't get nowhere near him.
Okay, Lord Ludacris. Ludo's going to get us unblocked. There you go.
Yeah.
But Mustard Squirrel got on there and had him finally let him know that people from the Workyverse have been having coffee dates with Coy, and that Coy's already signed the paperwork to have Square institutionalized. Square was not happy about it at all. Hell, Billy, you can't even chat. Neither can Moses. Yep. Naughty said, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, Mustard Squirrel though, he's just kept calling him. It makes him so mad for Mustard Squirrel to call him a malingerer. I mean, it makes him mad for anybody to say it, but when Mustard Squirrel says it, it makes him like a lunatic. Group home, # group home. That's right.
Cobra gets so mad about that too when they tell him he wants to go. They want to send him to a group home. That pisses him off.
Oh, and Mustard Squirrel was calling it said he's just like Cyrax, so he started calling him Square X.
Oh yeah, he said I do not have bumps on my head. When he said he wasn't like Durkee, he's like, I do not live with my mother. Like, no, you live with your grandpa. It's even worse. Like, your mother wouldn't have you.
Yeah, your mother is under Petey's bed in a box. I mean, that's the only reason.
Oh, I'm glad Petey's in here. I hope he heard the song and knows that he's been memorialized, you know.
Forever, yeah.
Yeah. His closet in the box will live on forever.
Yeah. Group Home Zero. There you go. There's another one. When he was singing those extra lines to the song, he's a twin bed. Just so stupid. Oh my God. Oh, he's crazy.
You know, we got one more, don't we?
We got one more dab. I was trying to give everybody can you imagine smelling Cyrax's head? Oh God, no, absolutely not. I can't imagine. Hat. Yeah. Or Square's finger. I mean, I imagine all three of those smell about the same. That's crazy. Yeah, I was trying to give everybody a chance to kind of like come down from the last dab before we do the final dab.
The final one is, like I said, this final one.
Said, Mom says she loves the song.
This final one, he started another live at the end, and he's more into his phone and talking to his phone because he's really trying to figure out. He's like, okay, they're in my Microsoft now. Okay, I got you. All right, change password. All right, now change biography. I got you. Boom, boom. You know, and just completely tweaking out. I mean,
it's so fucking funny, man.
I hadn't seen him tweak out like this in a long time.
It's crazy. What real quick, Purple Kirby, I got you for stickers. Thank you, Johnny Johnson, for the Cash App. All right, I just wanted to say that. But Purple Kirby, we got you on the stickers. All right, so we ready for this last dab?
Hit him.
Clear your heads, clear your lungs. Here it comes.
Roswell, New Mexico. What was developed? The CIA. Don't worry, I'll wait. Ask Phil Snyder. Well, you can't. He's dead. Look at that. Wouldn't y'all like to get y'all's hands on that Coal Valley paper right there?
Man, I would like to get my hands on a local newspaper like that. He's so lucky.
Buy them like that, sell them. What I wear, I sell. I got Michael Jordan Shadow Finest. It's going for I think it's $19,000 right now. $289, $175. Joe Montana's goddamn rookie. 26 grand right there. 26,000, baby. Brett Favre was drafted by who? The Buccaneers. And there, 1992. That card is based for $26,070. Yes, I do have a collection of Rick and Morty bones. What's his name has a... You know how much I got this binder for? I got it at a yard sale for $10 back. See him? The whole fucking set is almost an error. Look how much I'm shaking because I found it.
Those cards have never been touched by human hands.
Laying in the floor from last night. Earl and Campbell, baby. I collect like Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle. I got the Mickey Mantle. It's worth $5.4 million. I have the 52 Mantle. There you go. What's it sell for? $5.4 million. Boom. You want me to go in there and grab it and show it to you in a whole fucking case? How you doing, Trish, honey? You need anything? You guys good? Baby's good? Everybody, do not say a word to that woman right there. They hacked all my accounts, Trish. Shut them down. Somebody said something to you, honey. It's not me. Why should I write a book? Everybody says that I need to write a book. Or I wouldn't write shit, I'd type it. How's the babies doing, Trish? Y'all don't know who that is, do you, people? Oh, you know I got my boy in there, man. Fucking, what's his name that plays fucking, plays for the Pirates? Joe DiMaggio, Ted Williams. I got them all, boys. That reprinted in 1967, my friend. That's worth a lot of fucking money on this. Fuck, how much that's reprinted? That's a remake, guys. That's a remake. There's Mr. Lou Gehrig. Disease was named after him. Ted Klozinski, or whatever.
Now there's a rare find. I didn't even know the Unabomber played baseball.
Ghost hunting. I got an NPS machine and everything. I bought a whole site. I got a gray guard right there. I can turn it on right now. Let's start going.
That little boy Ghost with the top hat probably come out now that Billy's gone.
Card number 2, mint condition. 5,000 strikeout cards. Go Google it.
A real find. $2 free shipping. That noise you heard was Durkee dropping his apple juice on top of the cards that he had stacked up in the floor.
You hear me just drop that right there on top of those cards? This Babe Ruth selling for $500. You guess where all that fucking juice went to on top of my Rolly fingers?
That's Raleigh Fingers, Hall of Famer, by the way.
Now, if you bought this shack from me right here, you pay $800 alone.
He claims that card is $800 and he's had it graded. It's obviously not graded, and it's a McDonald's shack card worth 99 cents.
Because I had it graded. They're trying to take over my goddamn YouTube. Why would you want my YouTube? Am I doing a little bit better than you? They just want me to allow voice calling and shit. There's only one person here. If I ever see one, I fucking drop him dead. Bam! They just think we little bitches or something, don't you? Well, guess what? Oh, dirty get dirty, baby. How many times have I had to say this, guys? I don't want to go to the courthouse, press charges, because I'm not a bitch. But you're fucking pressing me to it. That's the only fucking way that you're going to stop. I see that now. The only way. And watch me get my original. Fuck her too. God damn it. Straight out of Boone County shirts. And I swear to God, I'm talking about a courthouse tomorrow. The Moses heap, I got your name too. Every one of you will be served. I know where you live. I know your address, everything. Everybody's name wrote down here. Mr. fucking Chevy Nichols, I know your name really good, fat boy. Mike.
At this point, I was hoping his computer would just die, but he danced and he played air guitar and he tried to sell Jessica's hat, waved a gun around.
Jessica White's wearing that in Wild and Wonderful White. Oh, is he not? So I got your little game figured out. You're inside of my goddamn Microsoft account. Okay, password change. Account execution required. It requires me.
Here we go. The first one, Michaela. I won a free fast food giveaway at a drive-thru, or I was featured on some of my favorite TV shows for 4 weeks.
Verifies you. You know why I can verify it's me? Because I hold my phone in my hand that verifies it. Can you do that? Can you do that? Nope. None of, I'm not talking to you, dude. Boy, you're answering everything I say though. That's kind of odd. Yeah.
Now, Courtney Cox was here, what, 2 weeks ago? A couple weeks ago? Oh, right. She was running screen.
4.969. Okay, I know exactly what that means. And
take a breath.
Here we go. But I can't get back in this either. Suck my dick.
Convinced that the hackers were going to reach through the phone and steal his baseball cards, he ends the live finally.
He called. Did you see Bleezy's comment I put up there? Chig must have took the bullets from him.
Yeah.
It was fucking insanity. It was insanity. And he called. What does he say that Chevy Triple Nichols' name is?
Mike. Give him a little wink. Got you, Mike. Being served.
Oh my God.
He figured them out. He said they're in my Microsoft.
Oh. Oh my God. It was just so much. And then he spilled the apple juice. I don't know what he
He's done this before where he stacks up his cards and he's all high as hell. Last time he stacked up all of his chubs on the counter and then he knocked over a full glass of Johnny Walker. And then he got the cards out and he started shaking them, shaking the liquor off of them. And he said they'll dry out overnight. Very next night, he was trying to sell the chubs for a discounted rate, $25 each. He said this one only landed on the Rolly Fingers. Really, Raleigh is his name, but Rolly. He has a hard time with names.
Yeah, he does.
Bobby Bonilla instead of Bobby Bonilla. Yeah, and he's holding the card and he's like, Here's old what's his name. His name's wrote on the card. Like, I understand not being able to remember his name, but it's wrote right there in your hand. Yeah, pulls out those Dale Murphy cards from 1988 that say Rite Aid on them. He said, he's like, this right here is a card number 1. Number 1, people. Like, he thinks that because it's card number 1, it's like the first card ever made.
Yeah. And then the
McDonald's
shack card.
Yeah, he's pulled that McDonald's shack before. I've got a short from 2 years ago where he was trying to sell that one to me. I think it was less than $700 then. But he keeps saying it's graded. I don't know why he thinks that. I don't know why he don't know what grade it is. Like, he's got cards that he's bought that are graded, that are encapsulated and have the grade on them. But these are not. These are just in like the plastic thing he put them in. He's like $700. He's like, because I had it graded, it's a Gem Mint 10. As he's sitting there smoking and putting it in a stack with a bunch of apple juice on them.
Oh, what's his name? Oh, was covered with apple juice. And him flicking that gun around like that. Oh my God.
I think it is a BB gun.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to sell it to a 8-year-old in the chat one day last week. He said, you had to run it by your mama, but know what I mean? It looks like a real gun, bud. Oh, look, here's some girls' panties. They left them at my house, buddy. Like an 8-year-old.
And then Skanka's mom shows up in chat, and he keeps calling her honey. Oh, it was so fucking cringy. Oh, God. Anybody talks bad to you, honey, it wasn't me. Fucking creep. Oh, my God. And I tell you what, it hurts my head, but those were fantastic. So you're gonna release those tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow about 4:20.
Okay, yeah.
All of it together. Maybe I'll put in a little bit of music too, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, know what I mean. Bleezy, you ain't right. Oh my God. Oh, I feel like you know what I mean, overload, but Jesus.
And I didn't even do a lot of that. I didn't do a lot of the repeat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't do a lot of talking because hell, I mean, it was already 22 minutes. I didn't want to slow it down any more than I had to.
Yeah. What did he say that was so hold on a minute, let me think what it was. I was going to write it down and I forgot to. Oh well, I'll remember it. It was crazy. It's just, oh, I know what I was going to say. I remember when I used to be high like that. When I used to get high like that. And, I don't think it's meth. I think he's real high on Zanies. Like, I think like he's on like a kind of, maybe mixed with meth. But I remember when I used to get on Xanax, I liked to sort and stack and steal. Those 3 things. Like, I would go steal weird shit. I'd be at somebody's house and I'd go steal every ink pen they had in their house. Or I'd be staying with a friend and I'd go steal every single one of her headbands or something like that. Yeah. And then take them and put them in the floor in piles. So Bo probably had to wake up and there's apple juice stained cards all over the floor and BB holes in the walls. Crazy.
Well, he's sitting there going through his cards and he's like, oh, look at this, people. I found this one in the floor from last night. Earl Campbell. Like,
yeah, facts over feelings. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think he's on meth because he couldn't hold still. Like every time he showed his hands, I mean, he was shaking like a leaf.
Yeah.
And spitting out the lies left and right. And then he was popping Xanax. He popped 3 of them while he was on stream. So that's probably how he goes to sleep.
I used to love that, Buzz. I used to love like being real high on meth and pop a bunch of Zanies to like even you out. But yeah, that shaking, that short you put out of him shaking so bad holding those. He said, look what I found. I'm so excited I'm shaking.
Yeah. Because it's an error. He thinks every card that he finds is an error card worth millions. He said this whole set's an error. No, it's not. That's just how the cards looked. He said they got little drops of paint. He said whoever made them dropped paint all over them. No, they didn't. That's how they fucking looked.
Oh, Felicia said a friend of mine had someone steal every DVD out of the case while they were sleeping. I would do stupid shit like that. Like I would go, somebody have one of those CD towers, and I'd go through and I'd take all their CDs, but I wouldn't take the CD cases, so that it would take them a couple of days before they realized that I'd stolen all their CDs. But then what good is a CD if it's not in its case? So I'd just end up throwing it away or something anyway. Chevy, you were once a carpet scratcher. I was, it's bad. It's bad. We haven't done one of those like drug war story tales in a long time, because you haven't been to a concert in a while. That's why.
Yeah.
Well,
that's why.
we always get into good. Yeah. Well, we always get into good like buzz talks whenever you've been to a concert, because I'm not saying you get real high. I'm just saying you see a lot of people who are high, but well, I don't know.
Right. You'll see what I found in between my couch cushions, boys. Oh, son.
Oh, son. Oh, I like it when you say those. When him and Shane started talking in the middle of that one top 10. Somebody has suggested, I don't know if it's in the comments or if it was in a chat a couple of times, lives back, that we need a live where it's just Johnny and Shane and Rebel talking to each other. Just I would love that, but I know it would hurt your throat because I can't remember which.
Well, let's just say there's things in the works. We're working on, because Halloween's coming up too, and everybody loves a good murder mystery around Halloween. So, I like to top myself. I don't want to just end out with another Wilma Weatherly, although she needs to start coming around.
Yeah, we need Wilma around a lot.
Let's look at this thumbnail before we end it.
Let's do it. Pull it up here. All right.
I already see all the way over here on the right. We got Square up here trying to pick him some lemons.
That's Fagger Vance.
Yeah, Fagger Vance over here. Thinking about picking some lemons, looking very confused. We got a cow there, back there with the low cows, and got cocks down here. They're eating some biscuits. Look like somebody may have chucked one of them biscuits. There's a couple of them there.
The biscuits made it to the thumbnail again.
There you are. You're worried that the badger might attack you. Did you hear Durkee talking about? I got him talking about the badgers.
I did hear it.
He said he's seen signs of them. Seen more signs of badgers there in Bim. Must be in his room because he's not going outside.
Yeah. Or in Billy's room. Maybe that's where the
man, that's where they're at.
Yeah.
That's where the little Cub Scouts hang out at. So. And we got Lugnut offices back there. You see the Lugnut on top of the building.
Yep.
Square floating away back there with Hag burning down another rooftop. So far back you can't even see him.
There's Mo.
Yeah, Mo's cruising along back here doing what she does best. Drinking and mowing.
Well, goddamn, Mo, you mowing that whole
Now they got you on your mower. That's the swivel mower. Damn. Got big squirrel here with his popcorn peanuts out eating them on the WMETH bench. Looks like there's been some people there waiting so far. We've got a fishing pole and an umbrella, a lost dog. He made a post about that. He made a post about Brownie. He said that he done it the right way. He said that nobody had called in and with the name. Nobody never responded with the name. Well, how did he know what the dog's name was? Like, nobody called in and asked for Brownie, so he's mine.
Yeah, that was another thing Mustard Squirrel told him when he was on the panel was that he was going to have the dog put down on a live stream. It was bad. It was so bad. It was so good. It was so bad. Oh my God.
Then we got another random cock. That's about all we got going on here in the park. Just a regular day in Loco. What's
over
up?
here in the lamp?
You found me.
Yeah. You're kind of lighting up everybody's day up there in the lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Just a regular day in Loco.
That was another thing I wanted to talk about. Man, Rebel was pissed about Tony, wasn't he? He was talking cash shit on Tony.
Yeah, he said Tony likes to kiss ass and entertain. He said, I've never been one to entertain. I don't entertain these son of a bitches. Tony does. Tony gets his brain wet every day.
He called Tony a pimp. He said, but what kind of pimp has to kiss ass? I mean, it was crazy.
Ruski said Tony was only 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
That was weird.
It was weird. He said, well, Tony's only 5'3". Well, who the fuck? How do you know and what does it matter?
How does he know?
I don't know. Fucking weirdo.
I guess when your eyes are that wonk, people appear shorter than they actually are, you know. He's seeing the top of Tony's head and he's seeing his feet, but he's not seeing much in between.
He must measure him by the screen that he's looked at him on, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, he's 5'3". Nowhere has that ever been brought up. I mean, nobody's ever like, but I mean, it would have been different if he would have said something like, well, Tony looks like he's only like 5 foot, but it was just odd that it was so specific. 5'3". Tony's only 5'3". That's so weird. Fucking weirdo. Listen, as a female, it is my desire to completely run Ruski completely off because he just gives me just the skin crawls every time I hear his voice. Hello, hi, how are you? Hello, mommy. Ugh, fucking weirdo. God.
He says that to Andrea. Andrea could be his mommy. She's about the right age.
Oh, and Ruski got so nervous when Rebel started bringing up that Ruski had called Andrea nippleless. He was like, nope, I didn't say that. I didn't. And Rebel was like, yes, you did. You might have been wet brained, but yes, you did. Sonya, remember? It's fucking stupid. Oh, man.
Rebel had a question for Mo last night. He goes, I want to know why people keep saying the Ruski is eating pizza on the toilet. So what? How do they know that he's like? Maybe he just set it on the back of the toilet. You know, he was going somewhere. And she's like, no, he had the lid up and was setting it on the actual seat of the toilet. Well, you don't know that. How do you know? She's like, I've seen it. Well, I mean, people say. Very hypocritical. You hear it dawn on him. Like it only took it about a month to sink in on him, you know.
And he's, oh my God. And he kept telling Ruski, well, bring Mo up. She'll tell you about the guy we ran into that was locked up with me. Nobody cares. You don't have to verify your story because nobody cares.
Well, he wants to verify that he's been around black people before. He said that 10 times. He's like, you want to know, I done hard time and I was the only white boy in there and black boys didn't care. I had the rebel flag right on my arm and I rest for Colt Burr. I said, give me a go Colt Burr and I rest for it every day. Like all of a sudden he's like a colonel or something, you know. I was reaching for the Colt Burr. I said, I'm a outlaw Southern country rebel here. I went down to Kannapolis Park and talked to Dale Earnhardt.
It sounds like Foghorn Leghorn all of a sudden. Shit.
Yeah. He sounds like he's from South Boston, Virginia. Like you don't get that accent living near Charlotte. Fucking retard.
Do it one more time. It's so funny.
Moses Heap been out here talking about my accent, you know. like, I'm just going to take my medicine, go down and drink a cold beer with a Conde Rebel. And then, like 5 minutes later, he's back to God damn. I'll go call Tater and Tater tell some more wrestling stories, you know. A little square buddy.
I'm fucking losing it. I swear to God. Oh my God. Fucking. Ooh, oh my God. Oh, I needed that. Look at the chat. Everybody's got laughing face. Oh, that's my favorite thing you do. Go bar. I'll take on my medicine.
He does. He starts acting like all of a sudden he's Colonel Parker, you know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think I'm ready to go ahead and drop a General Lee down here to see the smoke and the bandit, you know, get my cold burr on my stove. And the man that come out, he said, "Are you the outlaw of Southern Country Rebel?" I say, "Yeah." Let me hear you, Rebel girl.
Well, God damn. Oh, how can you do it? Oh, how can you do it without losing it? I swear we have to have a show. We just have to have a show where it's Johnny and Rebel and Shane talking to each other one night.
Somebody is suggesting, oh, yeah, that's what else I wanted to say. People say they don't know how to contact me. All you got to do is comment on any of my videos. There's a lot of people that do that. There's some people that go and comment on like a 2-year-old video.
Yeah.
And give me their message, and then they'll erase it, you know, after I respond to it. But,
but that's
that
cool.
happens a lot.
Yeah.
But I just check my studio for that. I just go to comments and I reply usually to my comments. You know, I try to reply to any questions and stuff. But that's how you contact me. But somebody has suggested that Sue Bob go on a date with Johnny. I thought, no, that sounds like that can happen.
That sounds interesting. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, that can happen. Right, that can happen.
Why you say turkey, man? You don't like mozzarella cheese sticks? I'll slap that look off your face, buddy. I did more than bumps, man. Give me right. Nice things you got in that boot, old girl. I don't think you're talking about that. I'm thinking $25 down that thing boot.
Oh, so stupid. Oh my God. This fucking, my head hurts, my throat hurts, but this is, I feel high. I do. I feel like I'm high from laughing so much. It's all those dabs. It's all those fucking dabs. Oh, well, what else do we got to do? Are we gonna give away one sticker?
Yeah, if you want to give away a sticker, we can do that. I think we're going to work on getting these emojis set up for next show so that the people can get what they want.
No,
they want emojis, and they want to hear you singing.
I'll hit the end broadcast, Moses. Don't do it. We've had a good show.
I'll just make a video and play it if you do that.
Moses.
This is for Wednesday. This is for Wednesday coming up.
How much do you practice imitating people, Moses? I've asked him this. Yeah. So what he's told me is that all the voices that he does are people in his real life who he's met or been around, you know, sometime in his life that he's like perfected their voices from being. Am I telling the story right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I just do it.
Yeah. It's hilarious though. I mean, just spot on. I know that little Steph. I know that it's done. Whatever. Hag can do the show with you Wednesday. How about that? Filthy, are you still here?
Good.
You want to do a Filthy? You want to do a substitute co-host gig for me? Bleezy, you're here.
Filthy's the one I'm in negotiations with.
Yeah.
I heard that on that live. I thought, oh boy, she's been working behind my back, talking about no negotiations that he had deep in the vault. Ricky has spoken. I thought, oh no, she hadn't either.
Oh God. Why didn't I tell you not to watch it? Moses does have him down dead. You're right, Herschel. And it's like it doesn't, because they're all different spectrums. Like Johnny and Shane are two people so they have the same accent, but they don't have the same voice. But he could do both of them, and then he could go down and be Rebel, and then Sue Bob, and then Bobot, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Filthy wants the exclusive rights. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
What, y'all just don't want me to be on YouTube anymore, huh? Y'all just want to run me off YouTube.
I mean, the way your internet is, you're barely on there anyways.
Yeah, fuck off. And this is with the guy coming out here and was supposed to spit it up. So I don't know. I must have hooked something back up wrong. It is a wide range Bleezy. Bleezy's good with voices as well. And but Bleezy has more I guess
you remember that time I called Durkee and everybody in chat thought I was Bleezy?
Yes. 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 Oh my God.
I told Durkee, I was like, but you're beating her, Derek. I've heard you beat her. I've heard you beat her over the phone, Derek.
You sound like him so much. You sound like Sean so much.
He's like, listen here, I'm a professional, okay? You know what I mean? I will take her phone and I will bounce that son of a bitch down the road.
Oh my God. And I've still got that loaded up too, the vault of that one. We got, you know what we need to do is we need to do a like some way back throwback shows or something.
Yeah.
Bleezy's pretty good. Bleezy every once in a while come in here. Methadone does it. Bronco does it. Johnny Depp does it when he comes in, and they'll say something like referencing, you know, one of the first 10 shows or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we need to bring back some no, we can't do that because my internet's not good enough to play him again. But
no.
Jack Tripper wants you to say this.
The banking account is frozen. Frozen, guys. Do you not understand?
Yeah. He does methadone, but he also does. Leroy is one of my favorite voices of all time. Leroy is, Frankie. He's not going to answer. He's not going to answer.
Yeah, they messed that up. Too many people bombarded him.
Yeah. That's crazy. Well, is anybody else going live tonight? It's that time of the show, I guess. Although I mean to tell you what, classics. Yeah, methadone. Like bring back some of our, I know that like the quality wasn't as good, but some of the topics that we did were simply awesome. When we did the wrestling show.
If somebody calls the hotline and tells us how much that Mickey Mantle card is worth.
Oh, okay.
Get a sticker.
Naughty.
304-635-8399.
Oh, Jack Tripper, you were there for Halloween. Okay. Yeah, Halloween was great. Our whole Halloween. Oh, yeah. Okay. Rusty Truck and Rich Newbeck are live at 11:30, and Naughty and Petey are going live later on. Okay, we got a caller.
Filthy has a premiere here at 9:30, I think.
Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, how much was the Mickey Mantle worth?
56 million billion quadrillion.
That's not right. That's not right. Do you know the real price?
56,000.
56,000?
No.
Nope. Sorry. All right.
He said it 3 times, or I would say it was. I done a short about it too.
All right,
Mickey Mantle card was worth.
Was it worth?
How much?
Let's see. Whoever that was, you sounded like kind of like him at the beginning there a little bit. All right. Well, yeah, Naughty. What time are you and Petey going live? So Rusty Truck, y'all are going to be on Rusty's channel. Rich, or you all do the dual thing where you're on both channels, right? At 11. Okay. Rusty Truck at 10. I guess it's 11:30 Eastern time, right? I'm guessing. I'm not.
Filthy Animals got a video coming out here at 9:30, I think.
Okay. Got another call. All right. The late night crew is going to be over at HBR's. All right.
All right.
All right. How much was the Mickey Mantle worth?
5.2 million.
Is that right? Moses?
Close enough.
Okay. All right. Who is this?
It's Rich.
Rich Newbuck. All right, darling. Hold on a second. Moses, talk to the chat for a minute.
All right. I'm pretty sure that Filthy Animal still got that video coming out. I'm checking right now to see. Filthy Animal number 3 is today the 13th. Yes. 9:30. He's got 28 minutes of square mooing. Should be a classic. Don't want to miss that. I'm pretty sure when Rich said 5.2, it made me think maybe it was 5. I thought it was 5.4. Either way, $5 million.
I have to save Rich's phone number because he calls us quite a bit. So Rich won that one. Let me say that.
You say you have to say his phone number?
I said save it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say it. Of course not. I just wanted to make sure that I had it. All right. So Rich got that.
Shanta. Yeah, I think.
Come
I guess
down
I gotta
see
fight her.
Shanta. I know.
I guess I gotta fight her now.
What was the Shanta thing? What did she say? Make sure and come see Shanta.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so crazy.
Shanta will be her signing autographs, guys. Gonna be fun. Much fun.
Much fun. Much fun. Come see Shanta. He'll be signing autographs. Much fun. I can't wait. I can't wait for Halloween. Last year we did the remember we did all of the different pictures with come get your pictures with Shanta. It will be much fun. Much love and fun. Oh, we'll have to do another how we did Durkee's costumes last year. You remember?
Yeah.
We'll have to do maybe we'll have to get all the locales in on some costumes. Well, God damn. We'll say it. There it is. Come see Shanta in Griffin's, Georgia. Much love. Pictures with Shanta. Yes, that's what it was.
Remember we done those aliens forced us to do those. I didn't.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's when we got abducted on Halloween.
That was one of the first times that we tried to do something besides just turn StreamYards on, like we remember. Our quality is even as shitty as my internet is now. It's 20 times better than it was at the beginning. Tuyo remembers. Tuyo's been there since the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Tuyo, you know what? Real quick, Moses, while I got you on here. There was a couple weeks ago that I said that I needed to talk to Tuyo about something. Do you remember what it was about?
Probably getting your internet fixed.
Well, but it was something else. There was some like content. Maybe it was something about Cobra. I don't know. I'll have to think of it to you. But I know I've been meaning to message you. I'll message you tonight. Yeah, that attorney is way sleazier than Feldman. Oh, Filthy's at 9:30. Okay, Filthy at 9:30. Rich and Rusty at 11:30. Naughty, what time did you say you and Petey are going live? I didn't see it. And then
they're talking about these lawyers and stuff. Did that lawyer ever get those papers served on Square? He was going to come to the school and serve those papers for Filthy. Remember when Filthy called that guy?
Oh yeah. I don't know if that ever happened.
That was crazy too.
Dirk's Cabinet Door. You've been there since the beginning. Yep. We've come a long way, baby. Keeps getting better and better. There's a lot of people, and there's a lot of you all in chat who your account names have changed. So like you all will say something and I'll be like, well, I don't even know who the hell that is. And then I'll watch one of our old chats and I'll be, oh, that's Seymour's been there from the beginning. That's right. Seymour's been here for a while. A lot of them. All right. Well, I guess
right. And a lot of these people, gang stalkers is what they are. Lawsuits, people, and more than strikes. I'm going to put a strike on your soul. This will strike you for eternity. How you like that? How you like that? You gonna go to hell because you on here messing with me. This is my life. It's my life. I don't mess with people like that. Why do y'all pick on me? I try to be good to all people. I mean, other than Ryan.
Mama never tried. Oh, he's getting ready. It's just with this animation. Oh, it's bad. Oh, Naughty. I know you've only changed yours. Naughty's been there way back. That's right, Brad. So yeah, you Bronco, Naughty, Minnie, Tuyo. Jack Tripper's Red Solo Cup. Oh, okay. Do you know who I told Moses I thought you were? I thought you were Ruski at one point, just because him and not because of your comments, but because him and Andrea do that real creepy thing where they pretend to be the Chrissy and Jack from Three's Company. Jack Tripper's Red Solo Cup said I'm avoiding Donald. Okay.
Yeah, that's a sign right there. The Durkamon cards. Yeah. I mean, we ain't done any cards in a long time.
Yeah. Johnny Johnson's been there since day one. Yep. A lot of you all. And it's cool because the coolest thing about it is our day ones, Witchy Woman. That's right. It's another one. Hellbilly's another one. You know who else was at day one? Rebel. So,
Yeah.
But our day ones have been chatting since day one and they still chat. That's what's really cool is like we've held on to so many people that like from the beginning and we appreciate y'all. I remember that Naughty. Thank you, Triple T. We appreciate it. Yes, we do have a picture, Harsh Realism. We do have a picture of the comb over. Yes, we've got a really good we have a really good meme of it.
I thought I put that one on I put it on my community page not too long ago, didn't I?
No, we showed it on the show. Yeah. Our day one was a shit show, Tiger King. You are absolutely right. Oh, I tried to play videos. Well, it was crazy. It was before I really, I still, your misspelling gives it away. I still ain't very good with the StreamYards, but I'm getting there. Okay, John Sharp, you calling them? Okay, I'll get to it. I'll listen to it after the show. All right, y'all. Well, so everybody go check out Filthy, then go check out Rusty and Rich. Go check out PD and Naughty on Naughty News 2. Go to the late night crew over at HBR. Fusion is tomorrow night. We'll be back here Wednesday. Moses will be back here.
Oh yeah, stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, I won't be. I'm not coming on.
We're going to introduce some emojis, maybe. Get some memberships going up in here and celebrate with a song.
Yeah, Pimpachu's another one. Yep, that's right. Pimpachu's another one. And just so y'all know, we're the reason this lady's called Little Steph with the numbers. We're not. Moses is. So, yeah. Oh, we appreciate you all too. Billy, we appreciate all y'all. All right. Well, I guess that's all for us tonight. We've been on here over 2 hours. Let's send everybody over to Filthy. Y'all go watch Filthy. Go watch everybody's lives tonight. Thank you all for showing up. And be here Wednesday night. I won't be, but you all have fun laughing at my expense. How about that?
Hey, look here, dude. I'll be over here on Wednesday, dude. Somebody give me one of those memberships, dude. I want to put my own emoji out there. You know what I mean? Like, look here. There you go. I'm laughing at myself, dude. I don't care, Pop-Tart. That's just one time. I don't care.
He does laugh at himself. It's really good. He still hates us all, though. All right, Moses, take us out.
Peace, punt, pills, and don't be scratching yourself with a rusty nail.
Good night, y'all.
Entertainer of the Year.
What did I say?
Hassle-free checking.
Damn it!
Man cow in the morning.
Shut up! Oh, come on. Give me all that. Yeah, murmur it up, D-bags. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got pancakes back home with syrup on top of them. They're about to hit that critical point of syrup absorption that turns the cakes into a gross paste. And I hate to get all Andy Rooney about it, but I think we all like fluffy discs of cake with syrup on top. And I think we also like to be accused of crimes when there's evidence. So as they say in Canada, peace out.